What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, man, I wanna speak on this situation with Dennis Schroder and and Luka. So Luka, well, Dennis Schroder was recently suspended for 2 games because he slapped or allegedly slapped Luka Doncic, right? And so people were saying that it all stemmed from a back and forth they had on the court, and Luka, said some things that Schroeder took personally. A lot of people say that Luka said something about Dennis Schroeder's mother, and that's what really made it go off, right? But I think more so it was the comment that Luka made about to Dennis Schroeder about him, he telling him that he should have taken that money when he was with the Lakers. He kind of had an embarrassing situation where the Lakers made him an offer and he didn't accept that. He didn't accept the offer, and he wound up going to another team and getting less money because the Lakers was like they took the offer back or some kind of way. He wound up not taking that offer. Then the Lakers got rid of him, and he went and played somewhere else for less money, and it was a little bit embarrassing for him publicly, right? So Luka brought that back up during the game just to, I guess, really get under his skin. Now they say don't mess with people, their mothers or their women and their money. And that, in my opinion, right there, I think really got under Dennis Schroeder's skin when Luka made that comment about the money. I don't think because a lot of people think it was the mother comment, but he was publicly embarrassed about that situation when he didn't let that contract and he went to a team, like I said, and played for less money. And now here go Luka in the game bringing it up, saying you should have took care, you should have took that money, basically calling him a dummy, right? Because if you say something about Dennis Schroeder's mother, he know that Luka don't know his mother, and I know that like in our community, like that was, that's a thing. Like you don't talk about people's mother. But if you don't know somebody's mother, then especially in a situation where you got millions of dollars on the line, then people are going to look past that. The situation with the money, though, I think that, in my opinion, that's what got under this guy Schroeder's skin when he said, because you calling another man a dummy without really saying it. You calling him a dummy. You're saying, man, you was dumb. You look like a fool. You should have took that money. And that's what I thought, all that came from. But let me play what Shannon Sharp had to say about this situation, him and Ocho Cinco, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give some more of my input.
Suspended Dennis Schroeder 3 games for confronting and attempting to strike Luka Doncic after the Kings lost to the Lakers in Los Angeles on December 28th. Doncic and Schroeder jawed at each other during the various points of the Kings' 125-101 loss. During a timeout, Luka taunted Schroeder, telling him should have signed that contract in reference to the 4-year, $82 million extension he declined from the Lakers. Things appeared to be cool off as the game ended.
That hurt. I'm telling you, to me, that hurt. That hurt. Somebody said you should. That's just like calling you a dummy or making you look like a fool. Grown men, and grown man, you're not gonna make a grown man look like a fool.
But Schroeder left the visitors' locker room at the Crypto Arena, spotted Luka, and tempers flared again inside the tunnel across from the home bench. 40 minutes after the buzzer, Schroeder went Luka, telling Luka he can't just call him a bitch on the court and pretend everything is fine.
Right.
The NBA concluded that Schroeder attempted to strike Luka.
And them boys took that thing kind of far. And I think they probably
people they let you call them no day. And that's what I keep telling people. People like, oh, they all just words. I don't know where y'all think y'all come from.
Yeah.
But I ain't know. You can't call people that. And then think everything gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Where can you go? And just call somebody that and say, oh yeah, I was playing. Huh?
Yeah. Now, all right. So that's another thing, right? He's saying that he called him a B too, right? Yeah. that'll get it right there. So, but I still think it was the money thing.
Nah, you can't do that.
Because like once you off the court, I don't know. I think though, if somebody call you a B, I think right then and there, on the court or off the court, I think right then and there on the court, you going it's gonna come to blows, right? You're gonna try to get at them on the court. But this, you call him a fool, that sinks in because you be like, well, wait a minute. Not only do he feel like that, but other people around know that you turned down that $80 million and you went to play for somebody else for a lot less. You haven't even made $80 million since you left the Lakers, man. So,
and obviously Schroder took offense to that. Hell, if you done showered, done put your clothes on, and you still mad, dude, that might damn near be personal now.
Well, you call me that.
Yeah.
Just because I don't put it, that's why I was showering and put my clothes on. That don't mean I forgot what you said.
Yeah, but shit, if you still mad about that, I mean, I'm sure you get called name during the game. You know how them boys talk on the court, huh? You know how that.
Yeah, but I think when you start calling somebody that bitch, man, you got to be careful, Ocho.
Yeah, you right. But
I mean,
it's the money. I'm telling you, because even you listen to the way that Ocho said, well, man, it's after the game. It was in the heat of the argument. It's over with. But if somebody, if somebody say you're a B or you're a B ass N, you know what I mean? You're gonna be like, you gonna want to get at them. But then after the game over with, I don't know. I think I think his pride was hurt by that comment. You should have taken that money. That's what I think that all stemmed from.
And in Liberty City, could you call somebody gay that wasn't gay?
Nah, not them fighting words. And the one word down here, like no matter what, if you say it, like you got to fight, you talk about somebody mama or you call them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You call them. You call you.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. But see, you talking about a whole different environment. Like if you call somebody a B on the street, or if you talk about somebody's mother in certain communities, right, on the street, then yeah, you definitely wanted to go there. But you talking about in a basketball game, a professional basketball game, I've heard other professional basketball players call each other the B word, right? And it didn't go. I heard Draymond Green called he called LeBron a B, and it didn't go there. But I think if you mess with somebody's money and you call them a fool, or you insinuate that they dumb, yeah, that'll do it.
You call somebody a fuck nigga, you got the rock. You ain't got no choice.
It is what it is.
You got to go. We got to go one-on-one.
Yeah, because that's what I am. Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, you got to right there on the
Let
spot.
me see if you can beat this bitch.
Oh,
that's what bro. I'm telling you, man. You just
yeah. And
but y'all just can't. You just can't arbitrarily just trash talk. I understand trash talking. I get it. I was pretty good at it.
Yeah,
one of the best, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't calling nobody out their name. I ain't calling nobody no bitch.
Right.
Cause you definitely wasn't talking about nobody mama when I grew up. That'll get you. And I told you, man, I got slapped for saying somebody mama.
Yeah, it's still
and I wasn't even talking about her, but I ain't know her and the girl were sisters. I say your mama. Wow. I said her mama. She say, fool, we got the same damn mama. So okay. Learn my lesson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, Schroder.
And then that's
because I remember the game and he was going back and forth and Schroder like, okay, say it out. Mm-hmm. Say it when we get done.
You know what the funny? That's the wrong person to be trying to hit too anyway. You finna hit the face it. Well, is he the face of the league yet? No, maybe.
I don't even know. LeBron and Steph still there.
Okay. Well, still, Luka's a prominent figure in the NBA. That's not really someone you want to choose to fight.
Our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q.
Yeah, man. I think I gotta be honest with you. I think it was about the money situation. I don't think that, like the B or talking about his mother. Like, these guys don't know his mother. I think it was that fact that he just tried to make this guy look like a fool in front of everybody with that money comment, man. I think because that probably it made Schroder, when it happened, when he turned that money down, that hurt. Anytime you lose a substantial amount of money, that hurts you, mentally and physically. I mean, it just has a mental effect on you where, that's a lot of money to miss out on. And it was public knowledge that he missed out on that money. He overplayed his hand at that time, and then so it didn't work out the way he wanted it to, and he it was embarrassing. And Luka knew that it was embarrassing. That's why Luka brought it up. He know that things like that, like that's a soft spot. So he was definitely trying to get under Schroder's skin, and Luka is a kind of guy that antagonized people. Like, this is not the first time I've seen Luka antagonize people to the point where they want to go at him. So yeah, man, it's all about that money on this issue. So that's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. And with that being said, I'm gonna check you all out in the next video. Peace.